And the Wolverines will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the USC Trojans offense will get first crack at it today. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time ball.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Webb. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Rams him with the stiff arm. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Webb. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Sends it downfield. Snags it inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Southern Cal! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The inside handoff. At the 45 on his way. Dashing the D on the right. Touchdown, Michigan. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. From the gun to give, looking for room. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Big noise in the big house for this huge 3rd down play. Looking to throw for it. Puts it out of the air. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. They're setting up the screen. Plows through the defense.
The defense was on to something there. They were sensing screen might be coming up. D-line did a great job staying home, getting close to the running back and tackling him for no gain.
He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him, got him on the ground too quick.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Touchdown Wolverines! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. The return man takes it to the end zone himself, and now he'll give his team the lead.
And your defense made a big stop. I think you're getting the offense, the football back, but how about special teams coming through in a big way to take the lead for you? Get some excitement, get some juice back on your side.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost it high and deep down the left side.
Well, the ball hasn't hit the ground very often for this guy in this game, right? He's even still, after that incompletion, over 80% throwing, which is key. Because last game he was under 50% on his throws. He went back to work, worked on his fundamentals, and that's really showing up here.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Bitonio. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. From the gun. Give on the inside. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. He now has 111 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Looking to throw on first down. On the run, fires downfield. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Webb. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Webb. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on first and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. There he goes. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Wolverine. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Motion from the back. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time on target. Good call. Execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Finds his back in the middle. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, the power run here. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of 1st downs, now out close to midfield. Leaves it with the running back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch with this offense.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack. And that kind of effort is going to get the big house fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play right there coming from their D-line.
And the Trojans send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll take it on the return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Michigan.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll leave it with the lone back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Webb. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
At the 41-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Turning it on. Pass attack. Touchdown, Wolverine. Once he got some room, it was over. Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
USC 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Trojans are in the hurry-up. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Trojans line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. To the air, it's Vitonio. Makes the grab.
And you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
And the Wolverines in a good spot here with second and short. Inside the 45. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Now from the 40, it's first and 10. Right back to the well. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Michigan!
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Ann Arbor. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. The Wolverines moving quickly to the line. On the option. He'll pitch it. Breaks into the open. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. First down here for the offense. Handoff from the gun. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Wolverines can really attack on this second and short. To the air, it's Bitonio. Here's a heat. Grab near the marker. It's Brown. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions. And
makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Wolverine.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
56, USC 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. He'll start this drive firing. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds his big tight end. just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. The offense set for a first down play. The give to the back. Runs through a tackle. Oh, he's got some space. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the Trojans come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Makes his man miss. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. And the Trojans will send out the punt unit. Discretion, the better part of valor, not going to give him a chance to return as they kick it toward the sideline. So here comes the Michigan offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Turns it on in midfield. There he goes. He's at the touchdown, Michigan. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
that is a nice break for the offense. Man, those are plays that you don't think about down the road, but those are turnovers. If they just bounce a little bit in the direction of the defense, you're so jacked up. You create momentum, juice. It could change the game. That's a great break for the offense.
He makes a catch. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was just trickled through his fingers. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. Hauls it in at the 25. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The give on the inside. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Gets it past the marker. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Wolverines. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he is brought down, but what a way to finish this quarter with the pick. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's caught downfield. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. They go to the ground. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25.
Well, it's been that kind of day here tonight. They just have not been able to find a rhythm and establish that throwing the football. Part of it has been wide receivers and quarterbacks not being on the same page, but you got to give this defense credit, too. Just like that last play, they have been getting after him. They've been hitting him, and that's a big reason why they've got such a big lead here in the 4th.
Rides the back on the option to give. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. The Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Quick toss. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The pull and throw off the RPO. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. And the Wolverines line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Across the 45. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Touchdown, Wolverine! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And, guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Lost to fire on second down. Working that left side now. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Trojans will punt this one away. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Going right to work up top. Zings it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
This offense has their work cut out for him, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
They'll try to sneak it.
Well, he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Punt is in the air. Here's the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Back to pass. It's Bitonio. Flips it out in the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a...
Intercepted for the 11th time this season.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the misconnection on 3rd down. The Trojans decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Give to the running back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. The Wolverines can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking downfield, it's Vitonio. Blasted as he lets it go. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. One more play to pad the stats. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense,